So hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Africa's Awakening. So all the new people who has recently subscribed to our YouTube, so welcome and thank you so much for subscribing. So today I'm going to go straight right into it. So let's talk about Nigeria. So there's a lot of protests coming out of Nigeria, and on the internet, like it's trending right now. It's called a hashtag #EndSARS. So this is a unit in between the police that goes after like criminals, people who do offenses, people who are kidnapping people. But the thing is that they are also violating the rights of their citizens in Nigeria. Like a lot of them killed, a lot of them died on the SARS. So there's a lot of police brutality that you can say. And just recently when George Floyd died, a lot of Africans were coming out saying, oh, end police brutality in America, but in Africa there's also police brutalities going in our own countries.
She has been killed. Why are we doing this? Why are our government doing this? Government should be ready to take responsibility. We don't want SARS. SARS should be banned. SARS should be ended for life. We don't want SARS. We don't want what?
The Deputy Commissioner of Police and other senior police officers present here, we are conspicuous here this morning to vent our spleen against the brutality, the monstrosity, and the animalistic conduct of some officers of the Special Anti-Robbery Squad, Anti-Kidnapping Unit, Anti-Courtesan Unit, and other oppressive units in the command. The constitutional responsibility of the police is to maintain law and order, to detect crime, to protect lives and property, but not to be turned in our flesh.
So for Nigeria taking a stand, that is really good, because if you watch my other videos, I keep talking about it. I said Africa will be also having police brutalities in our own communities. A lot of their celebrities in Nigeria came out and they're saying that the police chiefs will end the SARS. The SARS, that is the unit in the Nigerian police force. But because there's a lot of units in Nigerian police force too, like every police has to come with their own unit, unit of that, unit of SARS unit, the unit of that, unit of, it's basically like, I want to say, like a cult in the police system, or some kind of gangs. I don't want to say gangs in the police, but there's a lot of units of that, units of that. So it's just, so they themselves are committing crime, against their own citizens. A lot of Nigerians are doing protests right now. They came out and protest, like a lot of their celebrities like Whiskey, Davido, and a lot of celebrities, Burna Boy.
I speak to you right now on my way here. The IGP in Nigeria has disbanded SARS. So Nigerian youth, don't let anyone tell you you don't have a voice. You all have a voice, and don't be scared to speak up.
And it is really trending, like all over the Africa, people saying end SARS. And recently the thing that I saw, that Davido was invited by the police chief to go to Abuja, their main capital, so that they can sit and talk about how they can end it. But finally they have ended, so they want to put stuffs in place to really see what they can they can come out of with, so but yeah. So yeah, and also there's another protest going on in Namibia. Like almost 400 women came out. Like they say they are protesting about gender violence that's going on against women in Namibia. So a lot of women, especially young women, came out and they're protesting against the gender violence, rape, basically violence against women, different stuff, so almost 400 plus came out and they were protesting. Now women are everything, and I just like I just said it on my last video, like women need more, they need more from the African society, it's really sad, it's really sad. So yeah, let's talk about Tanzania. I don't know why the Western world keep attacking John Pombe Magufuli. So recently there is Amnesty International that came out and said they are scared that Tanzania's president is going to, steal the elections. Like it's not going to be a fair elections, and that is suppressing the political parties. It's not giving them their right to hold rallies, and they might even think that they're going to be cheating, like they're going to cheat the whole election. So some members in the Congress of America, like in the Americans, came out and speak about their investors in Tanzania. They said their investors have not been treated right, and because any good president that is fighting for his people, like any African good president that is fighting for his people, they want to get rid of it. That's what I think, and all these foreign bodies like Amnesty International, IMF, United Nations, they all attack the very good presidents that are doing good for their people, and they know that their people like them. They want to get rid of, like they want a country to be in a turmoil, like countries doing their strike, countries rebelling against their presidents and others, so that they can get their hands on the minerals. So they don't want peace in any other African countries. But because the scary thing is Tanzania produces tanzanite. They have a lot of other mineral resources, but because they produce tanzanite, and one of the biggest buyers of those tanzanites, I did my own research, and I found out that is the Americans that got their hand on those tanzanites. So, but because the previous government that is in Tanzania were getting less, they were getting less for the government, for the people of Tanzania, and all the big money goes to the big corporations that are mining those stuff. So when this guy came in, and then he changed everything, even their power system. Symbion, that's the name of the company. So this company, they supply Tanzania with electricity. They were the ones like supplying Tanzania with electricity. So when Magufuli came into power, anything that is not like helping his country and all that, he tried to get rid of. So this company were not doing so good, I think so, because it's not favoring his people. Like he tried to make so electricity is very, very cheap for his people. His people can afford it. That's what he was fighting for. And I think he was not in good terms with the company, and then they left. They went back to America and went to their Congress. So what their Congress is now saying, because they target African presidents where it hurts, that is when the election is coming, so they're trying to build up stuff against him, so that his people will not vote him in, or there will be a rebellion against him, or there will be violence or anything. You know what I'm saying? So that their investors can later come back if Magufuli fails, and then they can start continue doing what they were doing in there. So which is really, really sad. Tanzanians should be very, very, very careful. So and even when he came into power, even when the previous president was in there, the stuff that they were doing, and he saw it, he couldn't believe what was going on. These big corporations were mining tanzanite in Tanzania, and they were giving a little bit of money to the government to go to the government, and then they were taking, let's say they were giving them 30%, 40%, and like the whole 70%, 80%, 60% goes out to to their countries. That's how they were making profit. And in Africa, we keep losing billions and billions of money. Each year there will be some billions of money coming out of Africa, because one, they are evading tax, and two, like all these corrupted politicians that they've been working with on the ground steal money and then save it in their accounts, in foreign accounts outside of Africa. So it's really, really sad. So I'm not saying I'm doing politics for John Pembe Magufuli, but I think he's doing good for his people. This guy is building first time in Africa. He's building a train like SGR that is 100% funded by his government. He is building flyovers, Ubongo flyover, a lot of flyovers down there. like the roads and everything. He is doing good for his people, you know. Electricity, the tariffs for electricity has gone down. He's doing good. The guy is doing good. So any good African doing good for his people, they try to get rid of, you know, like, you know, even IMF. I hope he get out of the IMF program, like how Ghana did, because Ghana is not in the IMF program anymore. What is it called? Nana Dankufu-Addo has taken them out of the IMF program, you know, because IMF too, they will suck you dry, you know. So when they give you deals, when IMF give you deals, it's not good deals. It even has to go for some amount when you know you have to employ people in your government. They have to control everything, like how many people you have to employ in your government and all that. Man, IMF program is sad, you know. And kudos to Tanzania's president when he came to power too. All those ghost workers, you know, that are working for government, you know, government not knowing it, and they collecting salary every month. He got rid of them, thousands of them. So yeah, let's go to my own country, the Gambia. So there's a Chinese factory in Gambia. So what they do is people go to fishing and they bring fish to them.
This is the fish. The fish they can't even buy the fish. All the fish are here. I don't know. Just climb up. Climb up. Because I know Chinese all the factory are fale. Sunkamba mol fala. Nyel baloring. Mol jibe.
You see all these fish? Blood cloud. The Chinese, they cannot buy it. And they take it already from the sea. And they bring it here. Now no place to take it, man. They spoil a blood clot truck of fish and nobody get the benefit for it, man. Boy, people, you have to come out, man, and help us, man. We'll make it a war, man, next minute. Blood clot.
Come over here. Our next truck. Crazy one.
Yo, 2 trucks, just is enough, man. Tell the people this is what is going on today. This is just today, you know. 2 trucks here, spoiled fish inside. Nobody eat it. The Chinese
2 days the truck is here.
So what is the use now of our youths?
So there's a factory that's doing manufacturing in Gambia. So what they do is fishermen buy fish and they bring it to them. They manufacture it, and the finished product they send it to China, and it's for it's to feed the pigs. That's what I heard. That's what I read about it on the internet. So a lot of people have been complaining about these Chinese because they have their they have been intoxicating our waters, like our fresh waters, our lakes, our swamps and all that, you know. It's really bad, you know. It has gone to a certain point. Is even affecting the mangroves, you know, around the water. That's really bad, you know, because the toxic waste product that is coming out from their factory, they are spilling it into, you know, fresh water, you know, and it's not good for the fish. It stinks, you know. It's not so a lot of people have been complaining so that the government can do something about it, you know. And it's really bad, you know. I saw a video coming out where the whole water is all it's all covered with used oil, you know, like unwanted oil that you don't want, the oil that you use already. And who does that? And what is the Gambian government doing about that? You know, that is really bad, you know. But because, you know what, Chinese don't care about the environment. They don't even look up about the environment, the greenery. If they come and invest it in your country, they destroy all your, you know, all your surroundings, you know. So it depends on the government to think for its people, for its environment, and for the citizens of that country to keep an eye on what those Chinese are doing, you know, because it's really bad, you know. I saw a spill of water, like, you know, unwanted water, you know, going on the lakes, and, you know, and there's another photos and videos coming out of people complaining where there's dead fish, you know, a lot of unwanted fish, because that's what they do. You know, I watched a documentary back then. American navies going out in the sea looking for anybody who is fishing, and what they do is if they caught you, like, just say patrol, they will go on a patrol. So they have that they have something like like a ruler kind of, to measure your net. What type of net are you using, what type of fish are you catching, what type of, man, they will use that, because if you are, let's say, let me give you an example. If you are fishing for a bonga fish, and then you go and catch maybe a tilapia, like small tilapia, and that's not what you want, and then you came out on the shores and you was like, oh no, I'm fishing for bonga, but I don't want tilapia. And then what are you going to do with those tilapias? You just throw them on the ground and on the floor, and then you walk off. So who's going to clean that for you? And that is like a waste to me. Waste. It's like waste. They don't want it. That's what they do. They want and the unwanted fish, they throw it everywhere. And then if people go out fishing and then they bring unwanted fish, and the Chinese are like, oh no, we have enough, or we don't want this type of fish, or we don't want, and then they go and then spill it all over the place. It stinks so bad, and they spill it on the beaches and all that, and they're like, oh, the Chinese factory. Well, then don't bring them unwanted fish too. And by the way, they should also tell them to stop spilling water, their unwanted water on our lakes and all that. They are destroying that area. It's really bad. I hope the government does something about it. It's really, really, really sad. A lot of people are doing videos, and this thing has been going on for almost a year now. Nothing has been done about it. I don't know what the Gambian government is thinking about. And now there's more vessels coming in fishing. They even left all the way. I don't know where they come from. They come all the way down to Gambia to come and fish now. And some years ago, when a Russian vessel, like Russian big ship, came to Senegal to come and fish in Senegalese water, and Senegalese caught them. Like the Navy caught them, and it was on the news, and they said they don't want them around. Also, I don't know what the Gambian government is doing. And I don't know what they're doing to stop those Chinese coming and fishing. Because you know what, the world is running out of fish. So the only place they can come and fish is around those areas, around Senegal, around Gambia. So Gambians will be smart and then protect those waters. What is our marine, our navy doing to protect those waters, for those areas, from Chinese fishing in around there, and setting up factories that they don't even care about our environment. Like, that's really destroying our environment. So it's really, really sad. But so yeah, this is what I have for you guys.